Welcome back. So in this lesson we are looking at example on motion under gravity. We are looking at example on motion under gravity. Let's look at these two examples. An object is released from rest at a height of 25 meters. Calculate the time it takes to fall to the ground. Don't forget our equations of motion under gravity are V is equal to U plus or minus gt. You have h is equal to ut plus or minus half gt squared. Then you have v squared is equal to u squared plus or minus 2gh. These are our equations of motion under gravity. Now an object is released from rest. An object is released from rest at a height of 25 meters. Now when an object is released from rest, its initial velocity is taken as 0 meter per second. When an object is released from rest or from a height, its initial velocity u is taken as 0 meter per second. So since this object is released from rest from a height, u is 0 meter per second. Then you have height from a height of 25 meters. Calculate the time t is question. It takes to fall to the ground. Then they give us g is equal to 10 meters per square seconds. As the way we apply equations of linear motion, we first look at all the given parameters, all the parameters that you have. Which of the equations of motion contain everything that you are given and what you are looking for simultaneously? Which of the equations of motion contains everything that you are given and what you are looking for simultaneously? If I look at the equations now, I'm looking for t. This first one contains t. There is no v, so I cannot use it. That means equation 2 is one I'm going to use, because equation 3 has v and there is no v in the given. But this one contains everything that I'm given and what I'm looking for. So now, if I've realized that I'm supposed to use this equation 2 now, then is it going to be equations of vertically downward motion or vertically upward motion? When it is downward, when the object is moving downward, it's released from a height, you use the one with the positive sign. But when the body is thrown vertically upward or the body is going up, you use the one with the negative sign. Since the body is dropped from a height and I'm using equation 2, so I'll use the one of the positive. The body is moving downward. Then in that case, using h is equal to ut plus now half gt squared plus, because the body is moving downward, so you have h is equal to ut plus half at squared plus half gt squared. My height is 25, u is 0 times t that I'm looking for, plus half times 10 as relation to gravity times t squared. If I simplify further, I will have 25 here is equal to, this time this will give me 0, this time this will give me 5 times t, that's t squared. Divide both sides by 5 now, I will have 25 over 5 is equal to t squared. 25 divided by 5, that's what? 5. So in that case, I will have t squared So in that case, I will have t squared is equal to 5. Then to get my t itself, I will find square root of both sides. Then t will be square root of 5. So t should be equal to 2.2 seconds. So my t is 2.2 seconds. That means it took the object 2.2 seconds to fall to the ground. Let's look at this second example also. A body is projected vertically upward with a velocity of 20 meters per second. Velocity of, that's initial velocity, u is equal to 20 meters per second. Since the body is projected vertically upward, at the maximum height, its final velocity is 0 meters per second. When the body is projected vertically upward, at the maximum height, before the body starts falling to the ground, its final velocity is taken as 0 meters per second. That means in this case, my V will be equal to 0 meters per second. Then the maximum height reached, so I need height. Time to reach the maximum height, small t. Then time of flight. Time of flight is capital T. Time of flight is the time taken for a body to reach maximum height and fall to the ground again. The time taken for a body to reach maximum height and fall to the ground. So you need to first look for the time that the body is to go up, look for the time that the body is to come down, add together. That's how you get your time of flight. So let's continue. Now to get my height, h, each of the equations of motion contains everything that I'm given and I simultaneously. That will be equation 3, which is v squared is equal to u squared minus 2gh. Minus now, because the body is moving vertically upward, the body is moving against gravity. Then in that case, you have v squared is equal to u squared minus 2gh. If I substitute my value in this case, you have 0 squared should be equal to 20 squared minus 2 times acceleration due to gravity 10, then times height that I'm looking for. So this will be 0 will be equal to 400 minus 20h. Collecting like terms, minus 20h will cross here to be positive. I will have 20h is equal to 400. Divide both sides by 20. My h is 400 divided by 20. This and this can cancel. Then this and this can cancel. H is equal to 20 meters. So the body, the height is 20 meters. Then to get my t, using equation 1, which is v, time taken to reach the maximum height, is equal to u minus gt. You have v is equal to u minus gt. You have the 0 here. This is 20 minus 10t. Collecting like 10, this will come here. I have 10t minus 10t is equal to 20. Divide both sides by 10. You have 20 over 10. Then my t is 2 seconds. So the time taken is 2 seconds. And the time taken, the total time of flight now is equal to the time taken for the body to reach up and to come down. And the time taken for a body to reach up is always equal to the time taken for the body to come down. So in that case, our time of flight, t, capital T, should be equal to 2 small t. So I have t equal to 2 times 2. That's 4 seconds. So this is an example of questions on motion under gravity.